Guys, the topic today is first we'll see the printers. Okay. What is the printer? It converts soft copy to hard copy. So I have a document, for example, this is my document. So this is a soft copy. Or maybe I have some Excel sheet. Maybe I have a picture in my laptop or in my mobile phone. That is a soft copy. So I took a print. So I taken a printer. I connect a printer, then I print on the paper. So my document content or a picture content is on the physical paper. So that is called a hard copy. So whenever you want to put in a paper, so that is you have to use print. Soft copy to hard copy. Scanner is reverse. Like you have your 10th class certificate, or maybe you have a engineering certificate is there. Your graduation certificate. You have to forward to to your organization's company or maybe college, something like that. So what you do, we scan it, put it in a PDF format or maybe direct picture format. We'll send it to the others, right? Or you keep it in a pen drive like that, or maybe store in a cloud. That is, first of all, you have to convert that hard copy to soft copy. For that one, we are using scanners. In the printers, guys, this based on their functionalities, we have some printers like a dot matrix printer. Dot matrix. So different printers or printer types based on their functionalities. The first one is dot matrix printer. Next one, inkjet. Inkjet printer. Laser. Laser printer. Thermal printer. In the basic home or office purposes, we use these kind of printers. It is based on how they function. The dot matrix printer. Nowadays, this is a very less people are using this kind of dot matrix printers. Passbook printers. Document means some slips printers. Okay, so there is a mechanism is like this. There is a header. The header contains a pins. The pin make a pressure on the ribbon. So if any case, the closer look. So there is a ribbon running here. It is like a electronic typewriter type, not electronic typewriter, but it is a kind of stuff like that only. How the typewriter will work, the same way it will print. Okay, but not a electronic type printer. Okay, same way it will print. So there is a dots to hold these holes to hold the paper. Okay, so on the strip there is a cartridge. So I will show you the ribbon. This ribbon cartridge is there like this. So this contains a color. Inside there is a color ink inside. Okay, so it will be soaked into the color, in that color which is inside this box only. And this ribbon will run while printer is running. Okay, it is a color, it's a blue or a black kind of stuff. This is a header. So what is this header will do? It contains the pins with a matrix format. Okay, so it is paper, ribbon, and a printer pins. These pins based on your input. So this will pressure the on this ribbon. The ribbon contains a color. The color will be on the paper. So that is how this dot matrix printer works. Okay. Certain billing related, if you pay amount, then people will do all the printout now. So this is where we use this dot matrix. I'm searching for a clear cut. Yes, it is. This is the header. There will be a ribbon. So the pressure on the ribbon, the ribbon color will go to some very big picture. That much picture, that much knowledge not required. You should know the printer how it is look like. This is a clear cut picture. Header, ribbon, paper. Okay. The header will move from left to right, right to left. This header will move right to left, left, right. Paper rotates. Paper rotates. That's the point. It's okay. Not a big deal. Just understand how the dot matrix printers look like.
Yes, sir, I understand.
Yes, sir.
Inkjet printer. So generally, so for a cheap and best type is a inkjet printer, and mainly for color purpose. So you can take a printout with a normal black and white type print. So for that one black color, you want a color print. So then you have to use the colors. Yellow, magenta, crayon. These are the three colors they use. Yellow, magenta, and crayon. So this is a printer functionalities, as you can see in the picture. Okay. So this is the paper feed. So paper will go and come out like this. This is the printer cartridge box. It contains a cartridge. Cartridge means the box contains a ink. Okay, the cartridge means the box contain ink. The ink will be poured on the paper based on the your given electrical input from your computer. You given a print, so printable format it will convert. Again, it will convert into that related one, and the ink will be poured on this. If it is a color printer, so there is a color combination is also there. I said no, yellow, magenta, and crayon. Maybe you know this RBG, right? What is RBG? Red, green, blue.
Blue.
Okay, so with these combinations, we will get these three things: magenta, yellow, and crayon. Okay, so these three are perfectly combined. White will come. But if you see magenta, yellow, crayon, from this magenta, yellow, crayon, again with that mixture, so we can get a multiple colors also. Okay, so we don't use RBG for a printer. We use for our printing, we use these three colors. So that is CMYK. Okay, with the different combinations, different color shadings we will get. From RBG only, these three colors are extracted, and we are using these three colors in our regular printer purpose. So this is how it is a mechanism. So this sometimes they use a mechanical vibration, sometimes they use a electrical kind of stuff. So inside a box, ink is very thick, so they will heat the ink. So then the heated ink will come out like this through that nozzles. Yeah, this is a laser printer, inkjet printer cartridges. So these are the different cartridge, single cartridge boxes. You can see like this. So this is the ink nozzle. This is a input from electrical input. That's a plug-in kind of stuff. It will come. This box contains ink. Some people try to fill the ink, but 2-3 times they can fill this. Ink filler is available. So this is joint color. This is black and this is tricolor for color print. And nowadays this CHIS kind of stuff is also coming. Means the printer with a CHIS facility. Direct CHIS like this. So it is a printer. So earlier days we use this print boxes, means for a very less amount, like for 3,000, 4,000, I want a printer. Okay, just occasionally I will take a print. Daily, maybe maximum one print, one paper. Maybe weekly 2-3 papers. Not much. So I can go for this one. So I don't require a heavy print duty is not there. This is normal, okay. But you have a heavy printing is there. Daily you are taking 5 prints, 10 prints kind of stuff. There's this kind of arrangement printers also available. Okay. If you find any old printers, so then you can convert your old printer with this type of cartridge box to this type of cartridge automatically. You can create it. That's equipment is required. Additionally, you have to pay 2,000 rupees. So then you can convert. Otherwise, better to buy printer with this if you have a money. It is more than 10,000 rupees, 10, 12, 12,000, 13,000, 14,000, like that cost are there. It depends upon company, depends upon additional things, like all-in-one printers are there, no? All-in-one printers type, like a scanner you want it, Bluetooth you want it, or maybe Wi-Fi you want it, the cost will increases. So I have a printer that is 14,000 rupees printer, same this HP filling is like this. I purchased it, I kept in my hometown only. So because of my nephew is there that time, now he's here. So they need, my father and my nephew is required um, um, multiple prints, daily regular for his classwork and other things. Okay. So this is other. So this is a cartridge boxes, individual cartridge boxes like this. This is just kind of stuff. This ink bottles. Important is like printers. Sometimes these are coming with all-in-one, means scanner come printer. Now we are also getting Wi-Fi connectivity. Through your mobile phone also you can take a printout. HP inkjet Wi-Fi printer also there. So these printers we can able to take a print through Wi-Fi. Okay, from your mobile phone, from your laptop, just you have to connect it to Wi-Fi and configure this printer to connect your Wi-Fi, so then you can take a print. Okay, even from a direct printer, direct printing is also possible. Windows 10 has a one feature called a direct printing, means just like a hotspot connection, you can take a printout. You can use a hotspot to take a printout also, Wi-Fi printers. Laser printers, guys. Next one is laser printers. Lasers are mostly monochrome. What is meant by monochrome? Means black and white. So you won't see any color print. Like a dot matrix is a monochrome. Laser printer mostly it is. You have a lot of printouts requirement, but not a color type. But you need to take a lot of printouts. Daily requirement is there. Then what to do? Better to buy a laser printer. So laser printer is faster, very silent. Okay, inkjet printers are slower. Dot matrix printers slow as well as lot of noise. Dot matrix, lot of noise. Inkjet printers very slow. Dot matrix printers slow as well as lot of noise. Laser printers are very silent printers. But thing is, it is monochrome. Okay, it produces little heat on the paper. Okay, so paper is not reusable. Means once you taken a print, that's it. You cannot use same paper again for a next printout. Okay, it depends upon your print. And these printers are from small size to very large size. You went to the Xerox shop, that is a laser printer son, but very large size. Okay. Why we are calling it is a Xerox? Anybody knows? You go to the Xerox shop and you say, I want a Xerox. I want a Xerox copy. What is meant by Xerox? Anyone? People, Instagram people, WhatsApp people.
Xerox means soft copy to hard copy, sir. I think we need to like print out papers.
That is called printer. What is meant by Xerox? Xerox is a company. Company name is Xerox. Okay. Xerox is company which makes these printers. Okay. Xerox machines made by Xerox. So they came in a market first and very largely used Xerox company machines. So obviously we got a mind that is, so you want to take a print, you will, I want a print means normally take a computer printout kind of stuff. But when you go to the Xerox shop and you want to make a multiple copies, then can you Xerox 10 copies? Okay, actually it is copies only. The word is correct, copy, but you want a Xerox copy. So machine name automatically become, it is a one kind of function. Okay. The Xerox is a company. It is company, Xerox company. Wait. So this laser printer, there is a functional diagram also there somewhere. Yeah, I like this. Guys, there is a drum. This drum will heat it. Not heated exactly. Say they will charge this drum. They'll charge this drum, and they'll pour the powder. There is a powder. Okay, so they'll pour the powder on this drum. The laser beam will fall on this drum, and based on your print input, so only that area it will the laser beam will be fall. Paper runs on this drum. The ink powder will be stick on the paper. That's when you take a print. So then automatically, if you when you've taken a print, so you the paper is, you can see little heat. because this charging the drum kind of stuff. You can try any YouTube videos. So how the laser printer function, how inkjet printer. Someone put a cameras inside and they will show you. And another one is we need a tuner. Okay, so every printer has their own tuner type, guys. So this is the tuner, means it contains inside this ink powder inside. Okay, so whenever your printer giving a print with a very light print, so the on the paper it is showing very light trace. One of the reason is their tuner or a cartridge or maybe the ink is gone. So you can refill this ink with certain powders are available. Some people manually fill this thing. And if you are using for your home purpose, and if it is a new printer, better to use direct tuner directly. Okay. If it is old printer, you don't want to maintain much with the cost. So then you can try to refill this tuner kind of stuff manually, or maybe some printer guys are outside, so they will refill it. Okay, but you have to compulsory wear the gloves. So while you are doing, because it's kind of poison, of course. It's a chemical powder and a lot of things are there inside. Better to wear a proper gloves kind of stuff. Okay, this is how tuner is there. So you want to see how to install a tuner cartridges into a laser printer. Also, you can try how to install these tuner printers. Normally, any printer you buy and there is a application support is also there. That application will tell you the status of ink level or a toner level in the printer. So for example, I have a printer. So when I'm taking a print from a PC, so that printer company application will shows the ink is very less. So better to buy new cartridge like that. So like that also we can detect on the printers. On the printers, guys, there is an indication. There is a indication. For example, you take a inkjet printer, not cartridges, jet printer on the printer. So any close look is there. That is a good thing. This side in the control panel, also it indicates that ink is very less. Okay, so then better to fill this ink. Okay, color or a black and white, which ink is very less. It will indicate. So you have to we have to change the cartridge. Nowadays, already I told in inkjet we have a cartridge boxes like this, but you have to pay more money for that one. So if you are using this kind of stuff, you can easily visible. So how much ink status is there? Based on that, you can buy a bottle and fill it. Ink bottles are available, the same company bottles, better preferable. Even for a laser jet also, the cartridges. So when it is going to be completed, it will do some indication or be through application also. It will indicate. Last one is thermal printer. ATM paper print is there now. That is a thermal printer. This small bill printers. These are all thermal printers only. The paper, if you touch the paper also, it is very smooth paper. Tickets also it show. Paper you can see very smooth. Point is there is a heating element is inside. Inside of this one there is a heating element. So the paper is a chemical coated paper. Paper roller. That paper is separately they will buy because it's a chemical coated paper. Okay. So whenever this input is given with the to the heating element, it understand and it is burns the paper. Actually, it is burn the paper. So that's the traces will come. If you keep this paper for a certain period of time, automatically this, because of chemical, this will be gone. Like your POS, ATM, not ATM, credit cards, swiping cards, that POS machine is there now. So if you keep it that bill in your pocket for certain days, the data will be gone automatically. It will be erased because of this chemical. Okay. ECG machines. ECG machines also they use thermal printers. Okay, thermal printers not for heavy printing purpose because of the paper is also separately they have to made it, not a regular printer papers, not you have to buy this paper separately, and mainly for small building purpose, not heavy duty. It does not require any cartridges. There is inside a heating unit only. Okay, so these are the different printers available in market. Normal document printing, we use inkjet or a laser printers. Bills kind of printing, offices, certificate printing, or like this tables kind of printing kind of stuff. If some organizations still using dot matrix printers for a purpose, that purpose. Okay. Um, if you want ink kind of print, means color print, you want it. So definitely better to go for a inkjet. In a laser jet also ink printing is there, but it is very costly. So better you use inkjet printers. Laser is like you have a heavy duty of printing things, so better to use a laser. Thermal printers already for billing purpose, for a certain building kind of purpose, label printing purpose. So people use this type of thermal. You guys understand different printers.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, I understand.
Different printers are a types of printers. We can say different printers are a types of printers based on connectivity. Very good. First one is local printer. Next one is shared printer. Some people call this shared printer as network printer. Okay. Some people call this one as a network printer because we are accessing through network. Next one is network printer. For myself, I divided like this. In some places, it may be. Some people call network printer as a shared printer because we are accessing through sharing. Okay. But why my definitions are different? So then why I add this three instead of two? So I will tell. So what is a local printer? What is a shared printer? What is a network printer? Okay. Okay, guys. Now the grid is got changed little, updated. I have a PC. Okay, I have a PC. This is my PCA. Okay, I have a PC and I have a printer. Okay, then I will find a printer symbol. This is look like a good one. What is this? Okay, this is a some kind of printer it is. Whatever it is. Earlier days we use a parallel port for dot matrix printers. Parallel port connection is there. Now we are getting USB. So whatsoever it is, we are connecting to the printer. So I want to take a print. I want to take a print. I have to take a document, open, print. This will be give print. Now this is a local printer. Whether people who want to take a print, they have to come to this printer and take a print. They have to come to this printer and take a print. Right? So that's why we call this one as a local printer. Printer is directly connected to the system is directly connected to the printer. If anybody want to take a print, they have to come to this printer and they have to take a print. So this is local printer. Okay, guys.
Okay, sir.
Same diagram, small difference. Same, that is also not required. Keep it aside. So I have a local printer and I have a devices in my network, but PCA connected with the printer, but that printer is cannot be I have a systems and all are connected in the network. Yes, it does not represent bus topology. Okay, of course, it is a bus topology, but it does not mean it is a bus topology. The meaning is devices are connected in the network. So to represent a device connected in the network, we represent like this one. It does not mean I should connect it in the bus topology. It does not mean you have to connect in the bus topology. You can connect normally. So all are connected in the network. Now what I have done, I share this printer. The printer from here, from PCA what I am doing is share the printer from PCA. I share a printer. I share a printer. So if B want to take a print, it has to contact PCA with a PCA IP address. So PCA also having an IP address, right? With this IP address, sorry, so many things. Border, remove this border. That's why I stop using this one. So I share a printer. Next is this CPC also having an IP address, right? So with this IP address, I will contact this PC. First of all, I'll send a request to this PC through the network. Sorry, through the network. Okay. And from PC, I take a printout from. Now this is like this. Okay. So from PCA, B can able to take a print without physically going to PCA. So through the network, I can access the print. So how we can do that one? Simply I use PCA's address. Okay, send a request to PCA IP address. So then I can able to access. Same goes for other devices also. It means physically I no need to get connected to the local printer, but where the local printer is connected, okay, if you know their IP address and the printer is shared from that device, we can able to access. Of course, there is a certain flaws are there in this shared printer concept also. Okay. What are those flaws? Any one? What is this concept, shared printer concept flaws? Every print has to taken from PCAs only. Without PCA, you can't take a print. For example, PCA is down. You can't able to take a print. There is a PC and there is a printer. Printer is connected to PC. PC is connected to network. If this is down, no other device can able to take a print. Or maybe PCA become very busy to process. Okay, PCA become very busy to process print request. Okay, something happened to PC. So then also you cannot take a print from printer. Yeah. Next, printer is a device. Printer is a device. Device means you have to install drivers. For 32-bit OS, you have to install 32-bit drivers only. You have to install 32-bit drivers. Okay. For 64-bit OS, you have to install 64-bit OS. For example, PCA is a 64-bit machine, means you have to install 64-bit drivers. 64-bit drivers. For example, this machine is 32-bit machine and this is 64-bit drivers. So we cannot communicate. Drivers incompatibilities. OS incompatibilities. Drivers also based on the OS version. For example, this is Windows 10 and this is Windows 7. This is Windows XP. Different operating system, of course, their device drivers also different, so they cannot able to communicate. Okay. And this is not for a multi-loading purpose, means multiple requests cannot able to accept it. It is, for example, I have an office. Okay, I have an office. Only 5 members can able to require a printer occasionally. So for that one, I don't need to buy a big printer, right? So I will buy a local printer connected to device. I shared it. So now people can able to access the printer when they require, and demand on the printer is also very less. So that time we can able to configure this shared printers. Guys, understand what is meant by local and shared printer.
Yes, sir, we understand.
I have a devices, multiple devices. Of course, this explanation is little, we can add more information, but initially try to understand. This is also a printer. So how these devices are connected directly to the network, we can connect this printer to the network directly. The printer has a NIC to connect, and we can configure an IP address to it. We can configure an IP address. It has a NIC. It means it has a MAC address, and we can configure IP address also. So what type of printer it is? Okay, actually you have to search, not printer icon, it is network printer icon. Like this. Okay, it is a network printer, guys. It means the printer directly connected to the network. It contains RJ45 connector. So directly we can connect. How you can connect a normal desktop, same way we can connect to the system. It contains an IP address. We can through DHCP server, or maybe manually also we can configure an IP address to it. People can able to take a print directly through the network. It not required to depends upon any device. See, the shared printer, you want to take a print, you have to contact PCA. You have to use PCA IP address. Here it is. You have to take a print. If you want to take a print, you have to use which IP address? Here it is. Your printer's IP address only. You are using our printer IP address only. Okay. So we have to take a print. Using this printer IP address, you can take a print from here. Okay. So that is a network printer. If you want a more network printers and you want to manage all these more network printers, you may require a printer server. If you want to manage separately this network printers, you can go to printer server, print server. Okay. So guys, this is not. So where it is gone? It's gone here. The local printer, shared printer, and network. Now I want to add one more separate printer here. That is called a Wi-Fi printer. Nowadays, these Wi-Fi printers also very useful, but for a home and office purpose. So guys, local printers generally for home purpose. Okay? Generally for home purpose. Shared printers are used for a small offices, not bigger offices, small offices. Network printers are usually for a small, better you can see, mid to bigger offices. So Wi-Fi printers again, home purpose, and of course you can use it for a office purpose. Usually small offices. Usually small offices. Okay. So because depends upon the printer kinds. Yes. Why are writing these things? These are all less important than this stuff. Some people call network printer as a shared printer because people are accessing through sharing. It's not a dedicated to anyone. It's not a dedicated to anyone. There are also accessing through shared one. And this is shared printer is accessed through network. So then some people call shared printer as a network printer as a shared printer. So do not worry about it. Okay. So local printer is, this meaning is printer is directly connected to the PC. If this PC is connected to the network and is shared this printer, so then people in the network can able to access this printer through this PC. It is a shared printer. If a printer is directly connected to the network and people can able to access this printer through network, so obviously it is network. Okay. So network printer has an IP address, printer has an NIC, printer has a network. And I tell about Wi-Fi printers. What is this Wi-Fi printers? Wi-Fi printers is very easy. You can able to access through your laptop and your mobile phones. You can take a print anytime, anywhere you want. I think I have written about a Wi-Fi printer somewhere. A document, shared printer, network printer. I have given some notes here. Not there. Here I given. Yeah, here it is. I written about a Wi-Fi printer. No need of connecting cable to take a print. Only used for configuring printer once. You want to configure a printer? So you may require a connecting. We can give print from any device like a laptop, mobile, tablet via Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi direct printing, like a hotspot kind of stuff, is also possible. So Wi-Fi router is also not required. You can, sir, I don't have a Wi-Fi router. I don't know how to use it. So you can control using a words. You can control using printer applications. Printer apps also possible. So that is a Wi-Fi printer. So here it's symbolically representing Wi-Fi printer. So this you can see from here. From here, I can drag it. I can take a print from my mobile phone also. In my home, I even we forget the cable. We where the cable is there also we don't know. Okay, cable left somewhere. Okay, guys. So this is the based on the connectivity. Here I given a lot of explanations to how to access the printer kind of stuff, everything, including troubleshooting also I mentioned in this one. Okay, so if you need anything, just you can try from here. But we got a problem, then I use lot of troubleshooting things to access the printer. Okay, how to fix issues also I step by step I given in this one. This part I will do it. You guys understand up to here? The printers connecting, local printer, shared printer, network printer.
Yes, sir.
This is adding a printer, guys. So I'm adding a local printer, but my laptop or my any virtual printer kind of stuff is not there. But how to connect it? So you have a device which is on. and the printer. First, connect the printer to your laptop or PC directly. So one like how we are connecting, the cable we are using is a USB cable. Okay, cable wise we are connecting, right? So printer USB cables. So how it is look like, is showing you both the kind of stuff. One side is a type, another type is B type. So this is B type. Okay, so A type, B type. Yeah, this picture is neat. I'm taking any picture you can take it for your reference. So A type, B type connectivity. Yes, understand the cable connect. So normal flat one is A, and this is like you look like a cube type, right? Now? So like a square type, that is B type. Okay, A type and B type connectivities. So first the A type is go to the PC or laptop, B type is go to your printer. This is printer side. This is A type is for PC. Connect the printer to the PC or a laptop. So once you are connected, so new device is connected. When you turn on your device, when you turn on your PC, sorry, your printer, your voice is detect the printer. So what a new device is detected. So print your operating system understand there is a new device is connected. There is a new device is connected. Okay. So then it using a plug and play service. You can go to services.msc and try to see that is a plug and play service is there. What is the use of this plug and play? Any device is connected, so system will detects what is the device, where it is connected, what type of device it is, okay, what is their model number, like that it will detect what is the device. Sometimes in your system, there is a generic drivers are there. Okay, suitable generic drivers are there within your system. In your operating system, means in your system, there is a suitable drivers or a generic drivers are there for the device. So once it is detected, it will load the drivers first. Try to load the drivers. So then you can use it. If it is found, you can use it. If you don't find, then what to do? If you find it, good. If you don't find, you have to install the drivers, either download or it comes with the product. You buy a printer, you may get a CD with the printer. Some till now, people are giving CDs. If people are not using CD, DVDs, but still they are giving a CD for certain products like a printers, motherboards, kind of stuff. They are giving a CD. Okay. So olden days, floppy days, very olden days, floppy days. Nowadays, means from so many years, they are giving a CD-ROM. So see what is the CD-ROM contains? The printer related applications and the drivers, both 32-bit and 64-bit package. So if your system is unable to detect the device, or it is detect the device but unable to load device drivers from it because of it is not there. So you have to download a printer, means device drivers from their company website, or check any product DVD is available or CD is available. So you can install it from it. Install the drivers and try to check the connectivity and try to communicate. Okay, guys, this is how to do it. But physically, I cannot show you any printer connectivity and communicate. Okay, so here it is. I'm trying to show you how to add a printer from control panel. So just the built-in printer drivers. So how to add a printer, what are the steps, what are these meanings also I will try. After that one also I will install a printer drivers. I will show you how to download and install the printer drivers. And if you install, how it is look like. What is the default printer kind of stuff. Then that is I will show you. Very simple. Important is it is already certain drivers are installed inside. So either you have to uninstall it or maybe continue with it. So first one is I'm going to control panel. So I have to add a device that is a printer. So devices and printers. Click on the devices and printers. So already there is a printer is already installed and another printer is also installed. So I will add another one. So we'll try. Go to add a printer, guys. Go to add a printer. The printer that I wasn't listed. It means either your printer is gold printer, maybe printer is not detected by voice. Okay, maybe it is not in this list, current list. What is it searching? It is searching for any printer is connected. Any device or a printer is connected to your device, your system. It try to detect it. Of course, nothing is connected. So what I am doing? The printer that I wasn't isn't list that line. You have to click it. In this one, look at here. If your printer is older, so then your system is unable to detect it because it is a very old printer. Then it is like this. Second, we are adding a local printer, then this is the option. Okay, we are adding local printer, this is the option. If you have a network printer, now you want to add, you are connected to a network printer and now you want to add a network printer as your local printer first of all to manage the printer, or you are a print server and you want to connect it to your network printer, or your normal system you want to connect to this local network printer as a local printer, also you can connect it with the manual settings. Okay, next. If you have a network printer, network discoverable printer, wireless printers, Bluetooth enabled printers also there. Earlier days, it is there almost like a 20 years back. Bluetooth wise connecting printers are there. That time Bluetooth is famous, not Wi-Fi. So recent years, like the last 5, 6, 7 years, we have a Wi-Fi printers. So then we can connect it to the printer wireless. Network discover, the device printer is connected to the network. Through network, we can able to discover automatically. If you have that kind of stuff, this option. Add a printer using IP address or a host name. If it is a network printer, the printer has an IP address. Or a shared printer, printer has an IP address, right? So the printer with an IP address you want to add, generally it is a network printer, which is already having an IP address. You want to connect it from here, you can connect it. If you want to connect to the shared printer, then you have to give the sharing open // the PCA name means where the local printer is connected. So that name and / printer name. And it will ask for authentication, give the authentication. So you want to add a printer in a different mode. So our first one is we are adding a local printer. So that is we are taking from it. And of course, I do not have any specific drivers now, so no problem. Just the built-in drivers wise only I'm trying to show. It's a local. Next. So which port the printer is connected? Local port means local only, but guys, it's a TCP IP port. Meaning is it's an again network related. Okay, so you have to connect it to a network printer. You can select this one. You are connecting. You are trying to connect to the your printer, which is your local. Or you can use existing also no problem. Means different terminals you can see LPT line printer terminal, which is parallel port, COM serial port, file just a file kind of stuff. Office not null port like this. I am using existing port just to see the connectivity. Yeah, this printer is already added, so I'm going to generic. This IBM wide I am taking. If in case, guys, if in case you have a drivers with INF file in it, printer drivers, if you extract the printer drivers, where I downloaded, this is the printer drivers pack. If you extract this one, it will be extracted somewhere. Do not worry. I am going to temp files, either temp or percentage temp, HP. So not this temp, then percentage temp, percentage. Just now. This is the one. Not showing INF file. Maybe somewhere. Setup file. INX. Cabin. INF file. See, INF file to location. Don't worry if you don't get it. Also, don't worry. Have it is browse. Give the location. Open. You can select auto or this one. Open. So it will try to find out which printer drivers it is. Okay. This is the one of the way to adding a printer drivers guys. Select this one. Next. Next. So this is already there. So for example, I have a printer drivers which is extracted format. In that one, I can find INF file. If I give this INF file location in the have a disk in the have a disk, I given that location. Okay. So it will detect automatically what drivers are there and we can add it from here also. Okay. That is the one thing. So I am not doing that one because I want to do normal way. What to do? Add a printer. This one, this one, this one. This is my existing drivers, so I'm taking this. Next, next. So I install a drivers. We can take a print test page if in case to confirm your printer is working good. So finish it. Now it is printer is added. You can go to the printer properties and see the printer. Sharing additional drivers. What is the use of these additional drivers? Guys, as I said earlier, this is 64-bit and this PC is 32-bit PC. If you want to get access, you want to share the printer for 32-bit PC also, then you can add a 32-bit drivers also. Like this. That is not there. Content. Port mapping. This is advanced settings. What is this spooled? Spooled. Guys, you have a 10 pages document is there. So you given a print. So these 10 pages will go to a spooled area. Means a queue. It is a temporarily stores in this spooled area. From spooled to printer, the printer will go. Okay. From this to this spooled area to printer. If you don't want, you can give a print to the printer. So what is the advantage of using this spool? First, any document should be converted into printable format. Okay. And then this spool area, so when you are putting into spool area, it will convert into printable format, spooled and stay in a queue manner, which we can able to control easily from the spool area. Okay. So printer is easily accessed from the spool area in a queue manner. If you give direct print, time is good. So means if you go to spool for spooling purpose, there's certain time we have to put. But if you don't want to put inside a spool, you have to give a print directly if any document is closed, right? So thing is here, what is spool area? Spool means your document spooled here in a printable format from here to printer. So I given a print, it go to spool, so it will take a minute, done, then print will be start. If I close this document, even I delete the document, no problem, the print will be continuous. Or in some interruption is occurred in my PC because of some other application, no problem, because your document is spooled in the spool area, so then print will continue. If you take a direct print, so what happened? If in case you close the document, or maybe there is some other process disturb your system, some issues occur. So obviously print is also stopped. So better to kept in spool area. In that one also, we have a certain settings. So read, you will understand those things. Separate page means if it is a shared printer or a network printer, guys, multiple people are take a print. If it is a shared printer or network printer, multiple people are take a print. For example, A given a 10 pages of print. B is given some 15 pages of print. C is given 5 pages of print. So with the same printer. So 10 pages printed, 15 pages printed, 5 pages printed. But these people has to go and collect their prints. So maybe they confuse 10 pages, you have to count. It is okay for 10 pages. Think about 100 pages or 95 pages or 82 pages. So even it is not even an odd number, even number, big numbers. So sometimes it is difficult. Sometimes you call your office boy to bring your pages. He don't understand. He will bring all pages, or some of the pages here, some are pages of others. Okay. So how to identify your pages by print separator? You have to create a document with your name, ID card kind of stuff. Put that document in the separate page. Once your pages are printed, so after that one, this page separator will be printed. So people will understand these other pages belongs to this particular person. There's so many settings are there, guys. Security, device settings, color management kind of stuff. Which user can able to take a print, which user cannot able to take a print also, he can able to manage. In generally, we at removing all the printers, so then it is better. I will show you once again how to install the printer. I'm uninstalling this printer drivers also. That entire application also I'm uninstalling. So that icons are gone now. So we'll see the printer kind of stuff. Yeah. Once again, guys, how to add a printer? Devices and printers. So already by default, some printers are there. Now I want to take a print. So, see, it is showing fax, these printers only. These are not even a printers. It's a built-in some software kind of stuff, not a physical printers. Now I want to take a print. So then I need a printer. I brought a new printer called the printer drivers. Where it is? Downloads. HP 1050 printer. HP 1050 printer. This is how the printer is. It is very bold printer, of course. Okay. So it's a printer cum scanner. It is. It's an inkjet printer. Now I need this printer drivers for my Windows 10. And my PC is a 64-bit PC. So what I have to do? I have to download for this particular model with a specific model. Okay, download the text, which is related to my which is supporting my operating system, and make sure that drivers also support. So I have to download. Already I downloaded in this machine. This is the drivers pack. I think I downloaded a basic pack only, not a full pack. Okay, all features, software and the drivers. I downloaded only basic drivers, 18 MB only. This is diagnostic and fix installation driver issues. In case you are getting some drivers related issues, some printer related issues, this application may help you to fix the issues. So I downloaded this drivers in my machine. Now, originally say I have to connect a printer first. I have to connect a printer. Let system detects the printer, then try to install the drivers. So it is extracting. The extract is go to the temporary files already. Okay. Now this application is I'm installing. Accept. Yeah, yes. Yes. Yes, no, no following guys. Sometimes you have to read what we are doing. What happened? It is not showing anything. Okay, okay. Now it is installation process is started. One second, guys. Hello. What's happened? Check. Okay, sorry guys, it's in the middle. So here it is. Continue installation without connecting now. So I have to connect a printer, but I don't have a printer now. So then I select this one, continue without a connecting printer. If it is printer is connected, automatically it will take it that. So notice, click utility menu, startup software setting, enable printer, finish. The software is installed, but originally the drivers are not installed. As you can see, driver is installed. It will shows the this HP 1050 kind of stuff. You can see here it is. Also observe application is installed, but the drivers are not recognized. So I'm adding these drivers manually either from add a printer from here also I can do it and so leave all these things. CHP, it is showing this name. Just click on next, automatically it will. Any option because already I installed now. So after uninstallation, I didn't remove it. So you can replace something. Printer is installed. You can set as a default printer or you can set it on later. You can print a test page. When you install a new printer, guys, always do the test print to make it sure the printer is installed properly, drivers are installed properly. But original printer is not available now, so I am not taking any test print. This is my print. So this is not a default printer, guys. This is the default printer. You can see currently the default printer is this one, Microsoft Print to PDF. This is not a default printer, but I want to check it from here. Control P. No, not this, not this, not this. No pass, no pass. Okay. Control P is it is automatically selecting the default printer as a Microsoft Print to PDF. But my printer is this one. Okay, how to select manually and it is recognized. That is a one good thing. So this is my main printer. So I right click and make it as a default printer. Now this is a default printer. See, when I trying to take a print, can you see it is automatically it is selected even though it is showing here, but the green check mark is showing here. It means this is our default print. Of course, you have to take a print, right? So I'm taking a print. Select this print. Print is I'm given a print. Of course, it is showing an error. I know it. Okay. Can you see this is a print symbol in a bottom? This is a print symbol you can see in a bottom. If you double click on it or right click open, you can see which document is printing. What is the print status? Okay, who is the owner and how many pages? What is the size? Of course, printer is not connected. It is showing error. I want to remove it from the print queue. I want to remove it. Like I will take a cancel. Okay. I will do cancel. See, it is gone from the queue. 0 documents in a queue. Think like this, guys. I given printer is off condition. Printer is off. This is my PC connected. I given a 10 pages print. Printer is off. These 10 pages stores in this pool. When printer is on, without asking you, these 10 pages start prints. You realize not required. What to do? If you turn off the printer and turn on it, then automatically resume printing. Okay. So what to do? Turn off the printer and delete the print queue from your PC, then turn on the printer. You don't want to take a print. You accidentally given a 100 pages book print. You start giving a print. 100 pages, you given a print. Your printer start printing. You realize it's not required. What to do? Turn off the printer immediately. Remove from the print queue. I think This is a tip. You have given 100 pages. Accidentally. Accident. We given 100 pages accidentally. Printer started printing. Now this question is how to stop printing. Okay. First, turn off printer. The printing stops. If you turn off the printer, printing stops. But if you turn on the printer, printing continuous. Understand? If you turn off the printer, printing stops. Okay, good. But you turn on the printer again, printing continuous. So what to do? First turn off the printer and remove from queue. Remove from the queue. Print in 3 watts printing. Right? In a C watts printing or a print spooler, or you can say print spooler kind of stuff. Okay, that is the point. So many things to discuss, guys. Okay, so many points to discuss: default printer, shade printer kind of stuff. Okay, how to install a printer drivers physically. If you are available physically, if I have a laptop and a printer, I can show so many practicals on it. But these are the things. Minimum try to connect all the small things in one area. But that it is 12:15. Time is going on. Okay, then I will show you how to share a printer also then. Okay. In the printer add Gmail. Okay, I have done a mistake and done a mistake.
వదలలేదు ఇంకా.
Someone has their own frustration. 1 second. Okay, I will finish. Okay. What is the last one I said I will do? Printer sharing. Okay. Tomorrow only sharings. All sharings tomorrow. That's it for today, guys. Okay. So tomorrow is the last class. I will show you the folder sharing and printer sharing. Tomorrow, if anything is there, then tomorrow I will tell. Maybe if you have a next class, any class is there or not. Okay. But study. If you study, then
Yes,
you will
sir.
get a doubts. If you have a doubt, we can discuss.
Okay, sir.
Okay? Mostly Monday or Tuesday, we'll close the class.
Okay, sir.
That's it for today, guys.